my friends and followers, which number probably 2 now. I include myself as a follower and a watcher. That would make 3. Now listen, I've been feeling pretty good for the last few days, so I'm just out having some fun. Last night I was at the Jazz on the Green concert. Tonight I'm at the Riverfront, which is the place I was at a couple of nights ago. There was no concert on that night. Tonight they're having a concert. It's an outdoor concert right on the river. A couple of nice groups. I know members of the headlining group. But then they've got, and the headliners, I think they're getting ready to start. But let me pan around and give you an idea of where I'm at real quick. So the river is right here. The other day we couldn't see it. Now you really can't, but it's there. On the other side where the lights are is the state of Iowa. I'll pan around and I'm going towards the south. Now when I get over here, you will notice a couple of buildings off in the distance there. And those are casinos. Gambling is legal in the state of Iowa, and they've got 3 huge casinos. And of course they take all the money from Omaha, and they do pretty well. Now I'm panning towards the west, which is the downtown skyline, right there. And then if I go over a little further now I'm starting to go towards the north, you'll see our Civic Center with the green trim around it. That's where the Olympic swim trials are held, and a number of concerts and other events take place. So now that you got an idea of where I'm filming from, and I will get up close to the stage eventually. The stage is a couple of 100 yards behind, to the right of me right now. As a matter of fact, I'll pan over. Those 2 big pillars there are holding up a suspension bridge that crosses over to the state of Iowa. And it's the only pedestrian and bicycle only bridge that connects 2 states in the entire United States. Beautiful structure, just completed about 4 or 5 years ago. Alright, let me continue on with my pre-report to the concert. Now for those that don't know, my first major in college was broadcasting and communication. So I did at one time have some ambitions of going into broadcasting, which actually I did. Because I worked for a radio station, a newspaper. At the time, the first African American to have her own little television program in the state. That was years ago. It was just a 5-minute program that followed the news. But that's what got me interested in communication arts, because I'd be in the studio and I'd watch her. You know how that goes. Your father or mother is a doctor, and you watch them become a doctor, and somebody else is a firefighter, and you become a firefighter. So I was always interested in being a broadcaster. Now, before I left home, earlier, I got a message from a very close friend of mine, my closest of all friends, actually. And this is one thing I mentioned earlier about, when you have a good friend. And that's when they'll just be honest enough to tell you the real facts. And for some reason, she thought that I was in some condition that usually lasts about 9 months. You know what I mean? So I decided to do something about it. I came up with this great idea. It's called the Man Girdle. Now what really happened is when I injured my back, I got a brace to wear. And it worked well. And I would put it up on my upper portion of my torso. But all of a sudden I came up with this brilliant idea. Since it's expandable, you can hold it as tight as you wish, I thought So as you can see as I back up, I'm looking slim and trim, baby. Right? I got my sports gear on. Some people will probably mistake me as a professional athlete right now because I look in such good shape. There are people up on the left and the right watching my broadcast, but that's only to be expected. And I have no problem revealing my secret. Here it goes. See that? See that, baby? It's $1 million idea. And I might hang on to it. Not really. I'll get on a proper diet and I'll do what I'm supposed to do, and I'll take care of it the proper way. Now, the band's probably getting ready to start pretty soon. And so I'm going to wind this portion of my broadcast up. And then I'm going to head down to the area by the stage and do some filming down there. We'll catch a few minutes of the band playing. And because I don't want this broadcast to be too long. I don't want to bore everybody. But stick with me. It should be a fun evening. And for now, I'll sign out. And I don't know whether to sign out as Duckman or Pigman. I'm conflicted. I don't know. Of course, it was Gingerbread Man, and it's Duckman, and I'm thinking of Pigman. So, I don't know. I'll let my fans come up with a name that would be descriptive of me. Right now, I will call myself the Athletic Man, okay? Because look at this. Just look at that form. Come on. Alright, I'll talk to you in a few minutes.